So tight.
Oh, it's a chest. Oh, thank you for that. I'm surprised you had the gym up.
I was thinking of trying to slide out to the side. I'll tell you after we're done with this. I was more worried about the triangle. I thought that was good. So we holding my hands.
Yeah.
I was trying to go back. So once I got the foot lock,
Pinch it up against your other
it was in a
That's fucking tight.
good spot.
Like when
I said, okay, I
I
can
do a
work.
lot of like grabbing
Let's
with
go
the
to the
one
line.
arm.
Let's go
To
back.
me, that's like the most
And I
important.
was shuffling. And you don't normally have to turn.
I was thinking.
That's what-
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, just try to fucking press it as deep as I can initially.
Because you like, you know how you do it, right? Yeah. I was like, the leg is getting that angle. He's going for it.
Don't gas out. Just breathe.
Not even.
I was like, just breathe.
You were so calm.
Let the chest in there.
Yeah.
Know where he's at.
Yeah, too much space. Yeah, get a little clip out. We'll find out tomorrow. Nice. Nice one. Nice. Oh, yeah.
Quick, get in the machine. Oh, God.
Was that? Oh, man.
I felt the shuffle, I just didn't see what happened.
Tell me about it. This is crazy. Why? I don't remember I was playing so bad last week. Yeah, hard one to stop, man. I got caught in the giant in the arm triangle. That one? Ooh, you got me earlier. I fucked up and I didn't pick enough cross leverage. It's like sat right up and good and just plugged it through. Nice. Yeah, you got bring up.
Nice.
Nice, nasty, isn't it? I was like, pretty confident about it actually. It's hard.
Carrying my mouth, please, sir.
Sick.
twister. No, I was trying to fight your hand the whole time too.
Triangle gotta be on there somewhere.
That's pretty square. Because it got under the, which is weird because you're batting your hand the whole time.
I think I tried tying the end, and I went from the meat to the bone, and I slipped from here to here to the all that time. Because he wasn't really bad.
I think I did the same.
And all of a sudden he was like, I tried doing that. It's rare out here in the country. Oh my God. Yes. The meat's under the chin.
There it is.
Dude, it was like that. Very nice.
I always think about like original punch through. Because you got to be on the same side or this side. When you punch, then you move to the other side. Yeah. I forget that part all the time. So I think that makes a huge difference. I think. Should you look at me?
I don't know. It's not charging.
Yeah.
You
gotta get this under, yeah.
When you go to your right hand side before I just gotta figure out legs.
Yeah, what's that like? Sure, honestly,
really
I
figured out
I just like,
I was
if
just like,
someone triangle is locked, I'll just put all the pressure there.
So I was rolling along. I wanted to give you that word out. You had it here, and then it opens up, and then you can punch it. And I was like, I can't. It's like slowly.
Yeah, but the chokes are getting tight.
I gotta switch my leg.
I gotta swing into the thing or something.
Once I switch my leg, I think my angle is. I'm either too far low or too far high, and pull it back the other way. Here, once I had it up, come across there's any number of
The problem I've been running into is that I
I
try
was gassed already, so yeah, two hours like it's like, dude, I'm fucking tired. I'm not gonna use all that gas.
so
I
close
get it back.
and I want to connect my hands together just to get reinforce that grip right there. But every time I put my
And
hand
the hard part
on
is
my
for me is to not
everybody all
overtax the arms.
your hand is in the way.
It's cool, we never like
Get it. So this is the way my thought process was.
Yeah,
Get it through. Not my
I'm
hands.
trying to start your head. I was like, hey, it's locked on this side. I'm just leaning on this and then trying to face it
I'm like, I'm right
And
there.
then it's switch sides. And I was like, well, fuck it.
So I'm trying
And then I think we went back again.
Yeah.
So the time is running too high, or like you're too high, like you try to
The
ride up
first
to
swing
get
was
out
the
of
best
it.
one.
Like, my feet, wedge my head in to try and get it. But I'm still not addressing the real problem, which is the hand. I just can't, I don't have another hand to fight it with, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is what I was trying to do. This is where I didn't work it. You can get to here. I really, for some reason, I'm really liking this. The doubles. And somehow you always fight this other hand here, and then I can lock this out. And once I have these two, then I can
It's free, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, it's theory, right?
Yeah. So I'll show you. So I'm getting here. We're fighting, and then like defend like a little bit, and like I'll get to here, right here. I can put this on here, and I'm like, it should get close. Then I can exactly see how like your hand. So I can't quite. I need to go like 2 more inches to this, and then I feel like okay. Even if your hand's on it, I can still put myself in that spot to get there. But this on top of my hand, and I'm only hugging the shoulder, but I can't.
So she might is really cool. If you're in defense, you go this way or this way.
I'm trying. I think if you turn,
What else?
yeah, this one you tuck here, you tuck your chin.
Trying to get them
now,
forward.
now,
Yeah.
because now you actually started this right here. That way.
And like toe hold and stuff. Oh, it's getting
I felt you. You was like, it was a fucking quick movement.
Look at that. Look at it's already swollen.
Yeah.
That was the first hour. It was getting sore.
What was that?
Yeah, so I'm always trying to like look at the
It's like
perfect
turn
level.
till on the beach.
Ah.
Look the other way, and that's how you're able to pop it right on the chin. It's like turn this way.
Yeah.
Trying to like
Block it, block
your
the hand, yeah.
I was actually pushing the chin forward so you couldn't grab your other hand. Trying to create distance between the two. So I could get this on free.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. It took me out just. I think it fixed my trade backwards.
Oh,
We
you had your arm like around my face, I was like, oh, it didn't work. Oh, that cost money. Should I tap? No.
We're up against the wall there.
Yeah. It was good. And then you ended up getting low. But for a while, I was like, oh, 20 seconds left. I didn't make it.
Just don't break
Just
the
don't get
teeth.
to my throat.
And then at the end of it, I'm like, why is my lip? Why am I raw? What's happening in there?
Donald had the body triangle on me, and I was trying to scoop under his leg this one so he would catch it, and I kicked the mat. And I was like, ah!
Roll this all right.
I basically shoulders myself. I was like, oh!
I could just hear the fucking scuffle. I was like, what the hell was
Yeah.
that? I didn't even know what happened.
I was like, oh!
What was that?
Tomorrow I'll be lifting.
That's a nice little
Yeah.
So you got the experience it too.
Oh no, I felt it creeping up, and then I was like, oh no, but I recognized too late, and then he got on, and I was like, sick.
Yeah, I actually thought I was safe because it stopped the triangle from happening. And then he just worked up to the hard bar.
The fucking I tried to roll out of it, and then he switched sides and tried to do the other way, and I switched back, and then he switched back to that side, and fucking still. Like, God damn.
No, because I was waiting for it.
I didn't get you.
I'm gonna do everything in my power to not get
Fuck, I don't know that triangle too much. I think I learned it like once, but I don't even remember.
Mine's just sick,
Oh,
man.
yeah, that was good.
It's just being smaller. It helps.
Now that triangle is like fucking one of the best attacks on
Is that what you're gonna show us?
You're behind him, you got the arm, you got wrist locks, fucking
I'll learn that shit. Because I can't ever choke him. Like, once I get that control, I think I'm pretty decent at kind of holding that.
Well, I mean,
like, do anything once I get there.
Yeah.
I mean, to win the match.
Hold on, so
You'll switch too sometimes.
Yeah, I switch. I don't care which way it goes, but I'm trying to make it the best way. It's usually looking for it, but I want to get the hands into the straight jacket is the best way. So if I can get this hand and this hand,
Yeah.
essentially like this, is John or her straight jacket. This is the best way to set it up. And there's ways to get that. So like if we're just starting from here and I start to go here, he's gonna defend with a hand. Right? Okay, so they're both there. You know, and sometimes there's some jockeying around, right? Yeah. We're gonna get one and then we're gonna be fighting down here and then I'll end up getting the other one.
straight jacket.
Right. It's essentially then it does the best side for me is gonna be on this side.
The one that's the arm is over the
You already started to
because what I'm doing is I'm pushing them down
on your hip.
to get this leg up. So I have two things I can do. I always throw this first because it scares him, right? And he does that, which he's pulling his arm back now, right? So that's what I'm looking for. Now this is the opposite direction. Right, but this is okay. You can still finish it. From here, we're just working to get the arm back. And a lot of times they'll start to turn, start to fight. It's fine. We can go this way. Now we have the actual triangle on. And to finish it, you essentially want this arm right here, as far back as you possibly can.
And how do you apply pressure for the choke?
For the show. So let me try to set it up a little bit differently. So now let's see, we're this way and we still fall on that same side. So now I don't have the underhook, I have the overhook, I guess, and we still end up falling this way, right? It's harder, less. But you have this right here. Okay, you're locked up.
That's the side you really.
This is what I really want.
Right.
Now to finish the choke, so there's space here, there's a little bit of shimming you can do, but I gotta block this space. So I wanna get this arm here, and I wanna put his wrist in my hip pocket. And once it's in my hip pocket, I can start to close that space, right? And then to finish it, So I'll put this leg here, and I'll kind of use this windshield wiper, this foot, I bring it in tight, and I start to squeeze that way.
So you're pushing your knees together, right?
Yeah, it's this.
Okay.
I don't squeeze with
It's not
this because
squeezing.
you'll pop a hernia. So I use this lever, and I go. We just go back to the
Triangle like that.
But, no, I'm just thinking of up. So you got all these different ways these guys will set this up. You know, usually it's in a scramble, and it's not perfect right here. But once I get this, he's gonna grab this arm. Okay, so I gotta come in here and start to fight to get this out. Right, and I'm gonna start to work it back. And now, yeah, it's already pretty tight on this side, yeah. And if you can't finish that, it's because you don't quite have the right space. You can start to,
Attack the arm.
you can attack the arm.
Fucking smother
Trash
them with your
compactor.
hand.
Yeah, and if you're in a gi, you know, and they
Grab
roll
my
this
hands.
way, I can grab the belt or I can grab the leg, and then it's more of a
Yeah,
crank and
squeezing them.
you're squeezing the shit out of them. Alright, so that's the finishing, but the basic setups, I'm always looking for some version of this. And then I don't care what side, usually. This way, it's gonna be fine. Because he thinks I'm gonna go for this elbow. And he's protecting that. And I can't quite get that elbow. But no, I don't have the elbow, but I've made this connection. And it's just that now. And if he starts to roll, that's fine. Now we're in the side I want. Anyway.
Yeah, because that's the same as the opposite with the other leg. So perfect.
Yeah, it's just like when you do your defense where you're very shoulder on the normal triangle, and if you switch, it gives you the leverage to get the arm out. So being able to go back and forth.
That's a good movement to practice. Yeah.
I don't have any other like real structural way to teach it other than to just kind of. That's sort of how I feel.
I've never looked for it, so it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's just a whole other game.
Just start with trying to hit the straight jacket.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like it's easy.
yeah, I mean it's, you got control of their hands,
Hand fights.
and then you're up.
That's it.
You're up in the scorecards from there. And if you do fall on that other side, you can threaten that overhook. And
So
that's,
that the-
that's what's going to
the
bring this
reaction,
leg
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Should I do the one from side control you teach me on him? When he's laying on his side.
That's the fucking. Gordon Ryan did this one too
See this.
at the seminar that I went to.
Yeah, I mean, guys will do it.
Shelving of yeah.
They'll do it for
shelf
S
of
mount.
people.
They'll do it, right? In all these different ways. Yeah, they get this hook right here.
Wow.
Like Brandon, I don't get the triangle anymore, but I get that arm.
That's a tight arm break.
Yeah.
It's be tough to roll out of that. I would say.
Well, and plus you look at
choke it.
Yeah, the harder you squeeze out of it, you're just gonna choke yourself. That's a super powerful position. That's cool.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, it's good.
It's on the back. Yeah.
Yeah. Get some back work.
Oh, here's what I was thinking. I was going to ask you too. Is there a from the arm triangle, because I blew it. Here's give me some details on those again. I feel like I had you guys both in this the other day and I couldn't finish it. And I just brain farted on where I'm supposed to be. When I'm in here.
Like that.
Yeah, because I'll start to pressure, I'll do a bunch of things, but like I'm
So-
just not.
So try to go to your full finish.
Yeah, go to your-
Let me feel the squeeze.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel shit.
Just start at like 70% squeeze, you know. Don't go balls out. And I'll drop your waist down. Don't let your hip touch the floor though, yeah? Just toes. And I'll
It seems like you're driving into the tricep
I would
instead of the
say.
shoulder.
So do you prefer the rear naked?
Yeah, it
Depends
doesn't
on
really
what
matter.
it
to
depends
me,
on what I have.
honestly,
Sometimes
Hand to
like,
hand.
you can finish with all kinds
Yeah.
of grips.
with you the other day, it was here, couldn't finish it. I think with you the other day, it was here, couldn't finish it. Just because of the way you let me set it up so
Yeah.
easy, I was able to do a deeper fight.
So I like the hand. The rear naked
I
is
like
good too.
wrist over wrist,
Yeah.
honestly, like this. It's like the best to me.
Because he closes the
And then-
gap even more.
Yeah, and then one thing that I do, I mean, if you like Steve.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just.
The one like this is the best to me. And then instead of like a lot of people like to fucking be all the way down to the floor, you know, like this. But to me, I feel like the best is I'll put my knee on his hip like this and then start to squeeze into it.
Oh, you go forward.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're
And
using
then
the
I'm
knee
still
as springboard.
mobile, you know, like I have a lot of space here. Like even if my grip is not the best, like I'm here, but once I base up and start driving in,
Holy shit.
then it's fucking, it's on, you know? Because the hip, like the knee on the hip gives you enough leverage to like stay balanced. With your foot up, you're still mobile and you can adjust, and then you can just bring your weight forward into them, you know?
Want to try it?
Yeah, yeah.
Versus trying to stay super low.
Yeah, because like the hip on the floor, I mean, you're getting a lot of leverage downwards, but if I can fucking maneuver away from you, you don't really have the mobility to keep up with me and chase me, you know? If you're up on one knee, if I start to move, you can fucking chase me and shit. Put your knee on my hip, like on the near side, and then even think about like pushing me away.
Oh, that's gross.
So
Okay. Yeah, that's like when you use the leg in your body, there's no strength required.
somebody,
it's
I forget who does it similar to that, but they'll drive their knee into the side of the person's hip
Yeah.
to change the guy getting mauled,
the angle?
change their spine angle.
Yeah, it's like Giancarlo
Takes out the power out.
Rodoni. Yeah.
That's who it was,
That's what
yeah.
I teach him at the seminar that I went to.
They'll like
Because
tweak the guy's spine as he's cranking the neck.
The one fucking Gordon Ryan one I went to was Gordon Ryan, Danaher, and Giancarlo, and they were all showing shit.
That one was gnarly, bro.
Oh yeah, that's the squeeze.
Yeah.
That's my favorite move right
Yeah,
there.
that squeeze is crazy.
That's the squeezer. So put your knee on his hip, and then like try to push his, like use your hip to
Push him
like
away.
even put your knee a little more shallow, like right here, and push him away, and then lean into him at the same time.
Okay, so which direction are we put?
So like driving your knee in and leaning your weight into him at the same time too. Like push him away from you, yeah.
Just like a head away. So, yeah, get it low and lower.
Yeah, you gotta be on his neck too.
Shoulder break.
So like drop your shoulder a little down. Bring your shoulder a little down, like this, your shoulder. Yeah, there. And then